You're listening to the Beer Coasters Podcast, the #1 self-absorbed beer show. From coast to coast, and every once in a while, in between.
Hey, I'm Dylan, brewer at Cape Ann Brewery, and you're listening to the Beer Coasters.
My name is Charles Finkel, and I'm the founder and the president of the Pike Brewing Company here in Seattle. I'm glad to be on the Beer Coasters. Blah, 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 I'm a beer, damn it!
Yeah, my eardrum.
Studio Mike.
All right, y'all.
Studio.
This is Toby out west,
Studio.
and for my tasting flight this week, for my mayhem, I am doing the Red Barn Ale from the Lost Abbey. Lost Abbey, it is San Diego, California, but they're more like San Marcos.
Oh, fuck.
Aww.
I think Dave
Party
just spilled
foul.
the 61. 61 was just 86th.
So this Red Barn Ale, this is a farmhouse ale. You can find more information at lostabbey.com. It's a malt beverage brewed with spices. Comes in at 6.7% ABV. I have a 1 pint 9.4 ounce bottle. Cajun cork
That's like a little bigger than a
configuration.
22, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a 22. It's one of their big. I think Lost Abbey does most of their beers in this size, and I think.
Odd size. It's not quite a 750 though, right?
Yeah, I think Almagang does some in this size too.
Okay.
It looks very familiar to an Almagang style beer. Anyway, Cajun cork configuration. I'm pretty excited about this. Hopefully, it doesn't let me down because
Spicy corks.
I've been wanting to try this beer for quite some time, and I finally broke down and got it. And it wasn't that much. I think it was probably $10 at Bevmo. So I'm popping it.
Ooh. Glug glug.
Yes, indeedy. So I'm producing quite a bit of head here, which is, I guess, is pretty typical for the style.
Producing head with Toby.
It's a very cloudy, light orange in color. The highlights are more of a yellowish color, like a golden yellow, but then it starts to go more towards the orangey color. Head is white, very frothy, very thick. I've got about a Yeti finger and a half, maybe 2 Yeti fingers of head there.
Hey Toby, your mic connection might be a little loose. It's getting a little bit scratchy. I don't know if you have can check that or not.
Check, check, check. How's that?
Do it again. Say it again.
Check, check, check. Is that all right?
Yeah, I think it sounds okay now. I'm gonna take off my belt. That's right.
How does that sound? Is that okay?
Yeah, there you go. That's much better.
Okay. So yeah, the head is very frothy. I got some nice little bit of lacing going on. I got about a Yeti finger and a half, and yeah, looks very Belgian-y. On the nose.
Belgian-y delicious.
Well, let me see. I'm not getting. Okay, it says that it's lightly spiced with organic ginger or orange peels, black pepper, and grains of paradise.
Whoa. That's a lot of spice.
And it's your typical farmhouse saison type beer. Wow, yeah, on the nose. It's like a bubblegummy.
Stank.
Yeah, but it Yeah, bubblegum, banana. Getting some of that clove. It smells sticky. It's making my mouth water.
Nice.
There's a real, like, thick, doughy smell. Kind of grassy. Maybe that is ginger that I'm picking up on in there. There's something in there that's a little interesting. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned a lot of interesting things, so could have
Yeah.
been.
Taking a sip. Really nice zip on the mouth. Finishes really clean. Aftertaste, there's a little bit of grassy, citrusy notes. There's maybe a little bit of orange or orange peel in the aftertaste. Yeah, very grassy. Oh man, it just like cleans right up. But in the initial part of the sip, get that typical Belgian-y, bubble gum, but very light. It's not overpowering. I've had some other saisons before where that bubblegum, the yeastiness is just really big and really in your face. This is there, but it seems to be a little held back. I mean, it's very flavorful. Yeah, that's really good. I like the spiciness too. A little bit of the ginger's coming through. A little bit of pepperiness, but it's banana. Man, there's a lot going on.
I think Lost Abbey in general, they usually have a lot of stuff going on in their beers.
I mean, when it comes... Whoa, I just minimized you. When it comes to the I mean, obviously, they're a Belgian-centric brewery. I mean, everything they do is pretty much Belgian, save for they have the Serpent Stout, which is actually very good. But mostly, their portfolio is Belgian beers, and for them to do a saison, it's pretty much, it's kind of a no-brainer. And this is pretty. I mean, look at this head on it. I don't know if you can see that, Mike, but there's a little dollop that's just been sitting in the middle of. It looks like a little dollop of whipped cream. Yeah. That's just sitting in the middle, and I stir it around, and it just, oh man. It's the little things that get me, Yeah. Food pairing, I would say, kind of what Dave was saying with his beer with the charcuterie tray, of different cheeses and sausages and possibly some fruits thrown in there. I think this would go really good with maybe some herby chicken, like maybe some rosemary chicken or something like that on the grill.
Okay.
Possibly some Asian food it might go well with. But, light, some sort of light fare. Nothing too big and robust. Something, somewhat delicate with some herbs and spices in there. I was at BJ's yesterday, and we got this. It was called their Santa Fe chicken salad, and it had the the little tortilla strips on it, and had these chicken slices with this kind of cayenne pepper on it, and it wasn't real hot, but it just had that kind of cayenne spice. I think that might actually go good with this too. Yeah, very nice. Let's get some ratings here.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Heard about that.
The Red Barn Ale
What was it?
from the Lost Abbey
Red Barn.
comes in at a 3.64 on Untapped out of 5 at 6,152 ratings. Wow, not many. The top 3 places to drink this is the Lost Abbey Port Brewing in San Marcos, California, the Brick Wall Tavern and Dining in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and Zeno's Pub at State College, Pennsylvania. Tornado made number 9, I think.
Which is good. Or very good.
Sorry,
actually.
say that again, Mike.
The Beer Advocate users rate this 89, which is very good.
Sweet. Well, there you go. That's the Red Barn Ale from the Lost Abbey out of San Marcos, California. Check out Last Call for my rating. It's coming up real quick.
Yeah.
Cheers. Dave,
Cheers. Yeah, I totally spilled like a half a glass of my 61. I'm pissed.
Damn.
My room smells really good now, though. My office smells nice and fruity.